for them. When CPS removes a child, the trail can go cold fast. Records get sealed, placements shift, parents get shut out, and families lose each other, sometimes for good.
But there's finally a place built for exactly this. Reunification Central is where separated families post their story and search for each other for free. You post your profile. You search for the people you lost. You start rebuilding what was taken apart. This isn't just about finding each other. It's about exposing a system that shouldn't be tearing families apart in the first place. Find your family at reunificationcentral.com. Start your search today.
Disclaimer: Tiff and the Punisher. The views and opinions expressed in this episode of Tiff and the Punisher are those of the hosts and guests solely and do not constitute legal advice, medical advice, or professional counsel of any kind. This content is produced for educational, informational, and advocacy purposes only. Viewers should consult their own licensed attorney for advice specific to their situation. Nothing in this video constitutes a threat, call to violence, harassment, intimidation, or any form of harm directed at any judge, prosecutor, police officer, CPS, DCS worker, government official, or private individual. We do not advocate, encourage, or condone violence, threats, or illegal acts of any kind. All commentary is protected political speech and criticism of government policy and practices under the First Amendment. Any references to public records, court filings, news reports, or personal experiences are presented as commentary and opinion. Names, case details, and events discussed are drawn from publicly available information or the speaker's own experiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Content may address sensitive topics, including child welfare, government overreach, and family separation. Copyright 2026, Tiff and the Punisher. All rights reserved.
They are taking our kids every day. A child a minute, no one has a thing to say for those who have been isolated. Don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up, everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallets. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You will no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff! Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stopped losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She's tired of our kids being taken. God damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher screaming out loud about a CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up by Tiff Tack. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with hot speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather fly together. So watch out, CPS, here we come. Picking you up one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. Your judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher Warrior. And we cry out to all you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. Our children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping.
Where Darren is, but hi Tiff. How's Tiff? Okay, there's Darren.
Hi,
There's
can we
Darren.
take me off the big screen? Can we put us all
Sure,
together?
why not?
Thank you.
What's up, Tiff?
Hey, Darren.
How was your day today, Mrs. Second Grader?
Well, I tell you, I'm not smarter than a second grader at this point because some of that stuff I was like, what? I didn't learn this, or did I learn this? Oh, my.
Oh, you didn't know? You didn't know? What's some of the toughest things that you had to learn?
Something about science and metrics and centimeters. Listen to me. The only centimeters I know is 10 because that's when you know you're about to give birth, okay? 10 centimeters and that baby's coming out.
Tiff, that's math. That's math. Unbelievable.
It's the only kind of centimeters we needed to get. Right.
No, it was in science class. It wasn't in math class.
Maybe biology.
So
Maybe
as
biology.
soon as I saw centimeters, I'm like, what are we teaching these kids? Because the only centimeters I know about are birth centimeters.
I was very afraid that you were going to say senators, but you didn't. That's good.
I said centimeters.
Yes, I did. I heard that part. Oh,
And Becca,
well,
I know you're laughing because you know I'm telling you the truth.
Well, you know.
So we got HBG Gabe, we got Louis DeSalt, we got who else in here? We got we got them in here anyway. Sorry we're late, guys. It's my fault. I had a couple of things I had to do. But we had everything under control as usual. And we figured we'd be out here a little bit later than most. Hey everybody, don't forget to check out Robert Garza tonight. It's Wednesday, right, Tiff?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's Wednesday night. So Robert Garza has his Monday and Wednesday night
Zoomy.
as his Zoom stuff. So make sure you guys check that out. He's teamed up now with U.S. Lewing. Wait a minute, U.S. Lewing. Lewis Ewing. And,
I thought that was wrong.
And yeah, that's so those two have teamed up and they're really doing some amazing things. So everybody should definitely.
Yeah, but you forgot the other part.
yeah, Garza wants to do more with us. He wants to. Number one, he loves what we do. He loves our production, and you're going to look a lot. You're going to see a lot more of Robert Garza with the Tiff and Punisher show. So it's going to be exciting. We're on the right path. You know, like this is the things that people don't get. People don't understand when you sit out there and you run your mouths and you try to be someone else and you try to fight with these people and you try to do all of these other things and you're not paying attention to what's going on around you by shutting your mouth, by not engaging in the stupid arguments, by not doing these things. Not only is it the right thing to do in life, it's also the right thing to do because guess what? We've stayed here. We've maintained our waters, and guess what? It's paying off. We're getting attached to the ones that are actually leading the way in this fight, the ones that are actually making a difference, the ones that are actually writing bills and changing them. So all of you people out there that are, I'm writing a bill, go to Robert Garza, look at the stuff that he teaches you because his bills are going through at a rapid speed, and he's got a ton more that are going to come out, and he's going to come here and he's going to talk to Tiff and I about those things. So make sure you guys check his stuff out, look at him, follow what he's doing. It's no nonsense approach. It's, but it's work and you've got to do it. So please make sure that you guys do that. Check him out, support him the best that you can. I'm not saying financially or any of that, but if you need to, do it. Whatever it takes to make this cause go, make it go. That's all I got to say about that stuff.
Stop taking the credit away from us too, right? Because even though you're not on the legislative body, because you don't live in Virginia. Now, if you lived in Virginia, you could have been on there with me. But we got books. We got a show that comes on, Tiff and the Punisher,
Tiff, you
4 days a week.
You do a huge amount of service to Virginia, for certain. Like, you rival anybody else that's out there. I don't want to, tote the chain or anything, but you definitely rival any other people that are outside of, your circumference of your house and that are even in this fight that has done anything for anything. All these people right now are like, hey, show your, what have you done? What have you done? Be accountable. Did you get kids home? And all I got to say is this. Because who else has that? No one. That's who. So we've got a track record here for certain.
Yeah. But I just didn't want you to take away from what we're doing too. I mean, it's great that he's coming on and he's joining forces with us. That's great. But we're not riding on the coattails of anybody.
No, of course not. And that's why I said,
okay, so
just look more towards
I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Because we don't go, it's Tiff and the Punisher show. That's it. That's what it is. We don't ride anybody's coattails. We do what we do, and that's why we can have Connie and Lewis Ewing and all of these people from different sectors, and we can get them to engage and come together and be mindful and respectful and everything under our platform, because that's who we are. Maybe on the outsides of everything, these people can't do it because they get caught up in their Facebook engagements and their bullshit and their yada yada yadas and thrashing this one and trashing this one and doing this and doing that. But we don't do that here. So this here is a place that people can come to, and it's safe to be there, and we can actually put our heads together and do some real work and get some things done, because that's what's important.
We might have to go to 5 days a week because what we have, or wait a minute. So Mondays, when Osiris feels a little bit better, because he got to finish going to his doctor's appointments. So maybe we can have these other advocates on, because we got Becca night, we got Angry Citizen night, then we can have Gonza night on Monday and Osiris on Wednesday. Yeah. So we could have them team up with us. So we have all three of us are all the time going to be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right. Darren.
Yeah, we've got a voice all the time with a guest that's here. And that's actually the guests that we have on are doing things, Becca and Angry Citizen get shit done, they're doing things. They do, they come back, they report with us. Becca's with us 5 days a week or however many days we're on, for sure. But thank you, Mary. And yes, I was getting to that. But Mary just reached in the room and said, make sure you don't forget about Henry and Gunner, which I was getting to them. And what I was going to say was and then obviously we have Henry and Gunnar that hold up the fort on Saturdays and Sundays for us.
Yep.
You know, like they need their own voice and their own shows because those guys just rattle off information like no tomorrow. So, I mean, this is a great landing spot for people to be at and to learn and to educate themselves because it's a no bullshit place. You know,
Yep.
everything that you're getting here is educational. It's the right thing to do. It's, you know, we look at it, we test it, we've learned about it, and we've promoted this to you guys. So, yeah, I mean, that's just,
Guess what else is coming up, Darren?
Our 2-year anniversary.
Yay!
Yeah. I can't even believe. I feel like at the beginning of the summer, you were just sitting there being like, "Oh, our 2-year anniversary is coming up," and then here it is. You know, like this is crazy.
It's right on the doorstep.
Yeah,
like Monday, isn't it? Isn't it Monday?
It's not September yet, Tiff.
Today is the 7th. Tomorrow's the 27th. It's Monday.
Tiff, we're still in August.
That's not what I'm saying. You said September's not on us yet. I said it's Monday. September 1st is Monday.
Okay. Jesus almighty. All right. See, I had that moment. I thought
that's
okay. Okay. I get it. Yes. Whoa, hey, September is coming.
And I do have to put in there also that, you know, Tiff said earlier, I don't know why Mary's calling me. I wonder where Darren is. She treats me like this mistress. And you guys are over here talking about your 2-year anniversary. I wonder why.
Yep.
Of Tiff and the Punisher.
Yes. Do you know, I've never even met Tiff in person.
Nope.
Nope. I've never even met Tiff.
Nope.
Through a screen. Yeah, I've never met anybody. None of us that are together have met each other at all. I don't believe. I don't think that I think Danielle might have been the only one. I think it's her and Brenda. And you know what? Don't forget prayers for Danielle and her
both
fight.
Of them.
Yeah, and Brenda as well. I just talked to Brenda the other day. She's doing the best she can do for the situation she's in. I'm really hoping that it's because of certain persons just got an election over with that she was being allowed about, and I hope that that's what that was all about.
Yeah.
So we'll play that one by day, but also if you guys want to get a hold of Danielle, you can she still monitors the CPS breaking news Facebook, and she still does that stuff. She's still here working, but she's fighting her own fight. So if you guys want to get in touch with her, you know, please do. Send her your prayers and your wishes and everything that you guys can do. Any sort of good juju and good vibes for her. She needs it, man, because how her son, I don't know if any of you are new here or if any of you don't know, which I'm sure that you must, but I'm going to put this on just so you guys do know when we talk about Danielle, what we're talking about here. This is old, but this is what's going on, guys.
This is not a test. This is the emergency broadcast system. Please stay tuned for the following message and instructions. This is not a test.
DeKalb County Police are asking for the public's help finding a man who disappeared earlier this week. Albert Wall, who also answers to the name Alex, was last seen on Tuesday afternoon walking away from South Stone Mountain Road. He was last spotted on a surveillance camera on Wellborn Road. Wall has autism and extremely limited verbal skills. Since then, police have been searching for him using drones, the police helicopter, canvassing the neighborhood, and more. He was last seen wearing a light brown t-shirt, black shorts, and was carrying a black backpack. He is 5'7" and approximately 140 pounds. He walks with a slight drag to his right foot and may shuffle in place while standing. Anyone who sees him should call 911 or the DeKalb County Police Special Victims Unit at 770-724-7710.
So yeah, that's what goes on when we speak about Danielle. That's what happened to her son. Like, guys, her son disappeared just out of the blue. like just has vanished.
Yeah.
So if any of you have any sort of information at all about where she could possibly be, or where he could possibly be at all, anything, I'm sure she would really appreciate the help with that. I know she would. So, and
Yeah.
she's very thankful for everything that you guys have done for her, and she appreciates all of you, and she can't wait to get back in here. But right now, you know, this is the fight that she's on. So, please, guys.
Can you pull up the video that I sent you about parental rights from the White House?
Sure, Tiff, I can do that.
It's in your
That's
messenger.
under my messenger. Yeah. All right, hold on 1 second here.
And I want to thank Erica. Erica sent that out to me today. And if Erica's not on here, I'll go ahead and give you an update on her case. She sent it to me earlier. They actually continued the case.
Okay.
It got continued because service wasn't sufficient and a couple of other things were going on, but it has been continued. So
she got some due process violations in there.
I'm sure she does. So I'm sure
Good
that
job.
she didn't tell me when. I mean, that's for her to say. But I did want to give everybody an update in case she wasn't on here tonight, because I haven't seen her yet.
Okay. So it wasn't bad and it wasn't great. So that's good. That's a win.
Right. That is a win.
Yeah. That's definitely a win. Anytime you go to battle with these bastards in the courtroom, man, it gets tough for everybody. All right, let's see here. Tiff wanted me to show you all this. So let's see what the Mr. Man had to say. Let's put it up big. All right, let's see what he had to say, because I haven't watched this yet either, Tiff.
Okay.
I'm anxious to see.
Under President Trump's leadership, we are restoring parents' sacred role as the first decision makers in their children's lives. Children belong to their parents, not the federal government. And through the Education Freedom Tax Credit, President Trump has delivered the largest national expansion of education freedom in history for over 50 million eligible children, giving parents unprecedented freedom to choose the path that is best for their child. So it's no surprise that over half of our nation's states, both red and blue, have raced to this historic choice option, benefiting families whether their child attends public or private school. Parents can also rest assured that wherever their child goes to school, this administration is vigorously protecting their right to know what's happening inside those walls. After the Biden administration allowed schools to secretly transition students without parents' knowledge, President Trump is defending parental rights like never before. At his direction, we are working hand in hand with the Department of Justice to ensure no school district ever has more power over a child than their own parents. Thank you.
That's good.
We've exposed states like California for some of the most widespread offenses and put schools on notice. If they subject children to radical experiments and sideline parents, they will lose their federal funding. Never before have parental rights been enforced at this scale, and parents are back in the driver's seats where they rightfully belong. Across every facet of education, these reforms are truly driving the progress that many promised, but only President Trump has delivered.
That's right.
We are breaking the grip of the education monopoly in D.C. and putting the future of our children back into the hands of those who know them, love them, and are best. And under President Trump's leadership, we are restoring parents' sacred role as the first decision makers in their children's lives. Children belong to their parents, not the federal government. And through the Education Freedom Tax Credit, President Trump has delivered the largest national expansion of education freedom in history for over 50 million eligible children, giving parents unprecedented freedom to choose the path that is best for their child. So it's no surprise that over half of our nation's states, both red and blue, have raced to this historic choice option, benefiting families whether their child attends public or private school. Parents can also rest assured that wherever their child goes to school, this administration is vigorously protecting their right to know what's happening inside those walls. After the Biden administration allowed schools to secretly transition students without parents' knowledge, President Trump is defending parental rights like never before. And at his direction, we are working hand in hand with the Department of Justice to ensure no school district ever has more power over a child than their own parents. Thank you. We've exposed states like California for some of the most widespread offenses and put schools on notice. If they subject children to radical experiments and sideline parents, they will lose their federal funding.
That's great.
Never before have parental rights been enforced at this scale, and parents are back in the driver's seats where they rightfully belong. Across every facet of education, these reforms are truly driving the progress that many promised, but only President Trump has delivered.
Wow. I had to play it twice. It was so good.
I just sent you the bill from the White House. It's executive order. It's a fact sheet.
Yeah, I was just looking it up myself.
Hold on. It's the wrong damn one. Hold on. The parental rights for education on August 24th.
Let me see what he, I wonder if we have a clip of him talking about, because that's on the 24th too. Let's see if he talks about it here. Let me look here.
Oh, I just found it. I'll share it to you right now. There you go. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
It's called.
Maybe we're wrong though.
I told you. It says educational freedom, putting students and parents first, August 24th of 2026. And it's even got the homeschool incentives and everything in it.
Well, here we go. Check this out.
But from the very beginning of our country, Americans have understood that there's no job more important than teaching our children to become happy, healthy, proud, productive, and flourishing citizens. And unfortunately, in the 4 years I took office, and since I took office, our educational system itself was really, it was incredibly, before I got here, it was weaponized like everything else in our government. Everything was weaponized against the goals that we all stand for. And under the last administration, extreme ideologies such as critical race theory and transgender insanity were forced upon our children as young as 4 and 5 years old. Transgender didn't work. Students were taught that our heroes are villains. The FBI was used to target patriotic parents at school board meetings. And meanwhile, far too many government-run schools failed at the basics. And you just have to look at the charts. They were failing at a thing called education, with only 30% of the students proficient in reading and math. That was under the last administration. Under the Trump administration, we're systematically ending every single one of these radical left betrayals, and we're putting the parents back in charge. They're the ones that love our children. They're the ones that should be in charge. So immediately upon taking office, I signed an executive order to ban critical race theory and to ban transgender ideology from public schools. That was a big deal. We banned men from playing in women's sports. That was so easy to do. I don't get it. They're still arguing. They're still fighting. I saw a Democrat congressman the other day fighting an anchor. An anchor that was, I would say, somewhere in the middle, but fighting an anchor on men playing in women's sports. And I said, I hope they keep doing that, because it's got to be impossible to win a race politically. Just crazy. I've never seen anything like it. But it continues out there, although we've had big court victories, as you know, and we've largely stopped it. Every public school in America is now on notice that if they tell a child that they're trapped in the wrong body, they are committing child abuse.
Here we go.
And as we remove the far-left extremism from the classroom, we're taking historic action to ensure that every child in America has access to a first-class education. The United States spends more money on education than any other country in the world by double, and our results should be better than they are. I would look at lists where we're rated out of the 40 top nations, we're rated number.
You catch that, Tiff?
I sure did.
Did you catch what Trump said right there?
Yeah. He
Did you
said
guys-
if they try and tell a child that they're trapped in the wrong body, they've just committed child abuse.
Right. So I want to go out on a limb here and say that's the first time that I think we've gotten anything of sort of a definition of what child abuse is.
Yeah.
Right? We
Well,
can honestly
much more
say that the
coming.
president. We can honestly say that the president just came out and said that's child abuse. Let's just give him one more second here to finish this up, guys. If you like Trump or not, it doesn't matter because this is important stuff.
Number 38, 39, and number 40 with all the money we spent. But Linda has changed that so rapidly and so drastically. And frankly, it's shocking how fast it's gone under her leadership. 1 year ago, as part of the great big beautiful bill, we passed the Education Freedom Tax Credit, the largest ever expansion of school choice. And we want, thank you. And we want every parent to have the power to send their child to a high-quality school that shares their values. It's so important. With us today are Caleb and Jocelyn Griffith and their beautiful family from Statesville, North Carolina, a great place. They've 3 biological sons and 2 foster children. School choice and education freedom scholarships are going to give these kids more opportunity than ever before. And I'd like to ask Caleb and Jocelyn to come up and say a few words, please. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you very much.
This is my lovely family. Mr. President, thank you for the honor of speaking today. I'm Pastor Caleb Griffith, and I'm joined by my 5 beautiful children. As President Trump said, 2 of them came to us through foster care, which is wonderful. But my children, 1 of them has autism, and 1 has developmental delays. And although they qualify for an IEP, because of the situation, they were unable to get them. So we've been unable to access the support and help they need to be successful. And we're blessed to be from a state that offers school choice, and it has helped part of our children's educational needs. I personally have seen the benefit of the Opportunity Scholarship for my family and the school my children attend, Cornerstone Christian Academy, who is up for running for the Yaz Prize. But it's thanks to great organizations like Parents for Educational Freedom, who have helped 105,000 families just like mine access the Opportunity Scholarship. And now, because of you, Mr. President, and because of you, Secretary McMahon, the Educational Freedom Tax Credits will give my children the access to the services they need to be successful in the most formational years of their lives. I want to tell you, we only get one chance to educate our children, and our children are the future of America. The Bible says to train up a child in the way that they should go, and that's to parents, and this allows parents to do that. So on behalf of my family and every family in America that will access this, thank you, President Trump, and God bless America.
Thank you. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tiff,
Yeah.
I'm going to call BS
What?
on this one. I'm going to call BS on this.
Which one?
I want you to look at this. Tell me which kids are the foster kids. Let me play this again for you.
America that will access this.
Take
Thank
the
you,
other.
President.
Take the chat down. I can't see all of them.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. And I don't know if you guys are picking up on this with me, but hold on a second. Sorry.
That's okay.
So supposedly we have a foster. Oh, shit. I took the whole thing down. Supposedly we have, he said the foster family, right?
Well, 2 of them are foster children.
Right. Okay. Where did I put it? I messed it up. Sorry, guys. You go back to where I was here. Share. Okay. they got all these new things, and it's hard to. There we go. All right, I want you to just take a quick look at this.
Okay.
Move the chat. I gotta move the chat for a second, guys.
Yeah.
All right, now just look at this.
President Trump, and God bless America.
Okay, I just want you to let me see if I can get a good picture of these kids all together here. There you come up. Here we go. Which kids are the foster kids?
I don't think any of them are.
Because these two in the back are certainly twins.
Yeah. They all look alike.
And I'm guessing that these two are twins too. And this one looks definitely like him.
Yeah. I don't know. They all look alike to me. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why he would lie about 2 foster kids, but
yeah,
people lie about shit every day.
Yes, they do. All right, there's just a little bit more here I want to just go over. I think it's right here, guys.
He made it. Well, as many of you know, no one cares more about America's children and foster youth than our great First Lady. She works hard at it and loves the children. Through her Fostering the Future initiative, Melania is helping transform the lives of children and young people aging out of the foster care system. And she's bringing hope and countless, and you have to see so many people, so many phone calls, so much work, but really bringing hope to countless numbers of families and children, and it's really something to see. It's so difficult. They go through foster care, and then all of a sudden they're released into the world. And, you know, many people have something to fall back on, but they don't. They can't go back to their parents for a little help or for staying overnight or for staying for years in some cases. And it's a very, very tough. So I want to thank Melania. She takes it so seriously. She's done such a great job. It's been so effective. Thank you. And as part of the great big beautiful bill, we have massively expanded 529 education saving accounts tremendously, doubling the annual withdrawal cap from K-12 expenses to $20,000 a year, and allowing families to save the education and money for education at the private or religious school of your choice. So that's something that never happened before. Nobody could even think about doing it. They can't believe it's happened now. And it's largely Linda and her representatives that have done this. And now, for the first time ever, families can also have their 529 accounts to support homeschool education.
There you go.
And then, thank you. And then one of the biggest things of all is what's happened with the Trump accounts, where kids will have money. I mean, every child is given at birth, newborn, $1,000. And you're going to watch that money grow. People like Michael and Susan Dell have put up a tremendous amount of money, over $6 billion. But we have many people, some people have taken on an entire state, like the state of Indiana, by a very, very fantastic friend of mine, Brad. Thank you very much. And
wow.
Some very wealthy people and very wealthy companies are putting up tremendous amounts of money. The Trump accounts is being talked about all over the world. It's very good and very hot.
Wow.
Joining us today, Marina and Hubert from Jacksonville, Florida. They've been homeschooling their 3 children for 11 years and will benefit enormously from the new policy. The amount of money they're getting is something that they can very much use, and it's something that wouldn't have happened without the Trump administration. So Marina and Hubert, please come up and say a few words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Mr. President, thank you so much for this opportunity to be here. I have with me my beautiful family, my wife, Marina. We homeschool our 3 kids. We've been homeschooling for the last decade. My oldest son is going into 9th grade, my daughter going into 6th, and my youngest son is going into 3rd grade. Homeschooling is something that is very personal to me. Back in 1988, my parents made the decision to homeschool me. And so I was homeschooled from kindergarten all the way through the 12th grade. And I've been blessed with the opportunity to do the same for my family. Back in 1988, homeschooling wasn't popular. And there was not, I don't think, a president who was supporting us. At this time, to see your administration and all that you've done for homeschooling families not only means the world to me, but to also all the other homeschooling families that are out there. With the great big beautiful bill, the expansion of 529, oftentimes with homeschooling or one income households, because I'm working and my wife is schooling the kids. So being able to have the extra resources to provide them with their needs, and also the option to support our children in the way that we see fit means the world. So I just want to thank you for everything that you've done.
Great parents. You have great parents.
I got a question about the homeschool stuff.
That's beautiful. Beautiful family. Thank you. Well, I'm very proud to say that the Trump administration's achieved more for the benefit of Americans' children in less than 2 years than most administrations do in many years. 8 years, or frankly, you can take 2 or 3 administrations, put them together. They haven't been able to do what we did. After decades of racist policies and illegal quotas, we brought back the merit system into education. We're back on the merit system, which is what made our country great in the first place, so that our children will always be judged by the achievements and qualifications, not by the color of their skin or any other reason. We issued a guidance for protecting the right to prayer, and we now protect prayer in the public schools. They're totally protected. And last year I signed a historic executive order to begin the process of eliminating the Federal Department of Education, getting them out of Washington and bringing education back to the states, the most important thing.
All right, so we can finish. You guys want to watch that, you can go right to whitehouse.gov and watch the rest of it. But there's a couple things there that we can speak about for sure. Let me pull the chat back up and pull us back up. And let's see, Tiff. What's your thoughts on that, Tiff? Overall.
First, I want to tell Erica, I already told them that you got a continuance because I didn't see you in here. So I didn't tell them anything else because that's nobody's business. But I did let everybody know that you got a continuance today. I told you it only looks like we're sitting in the rearview mirror. The thing I like about when they talk about parental rights, they put it in places, right? Like with child support, they'll hide shit in like the transportation bill, right? Because it talks about interstate agreements. And with the parental rights, it's like they know we have parental rights, but how do you work it in? Oh, you work it in through the education.
Right.
So I'm excited about that. I do want to find out about this homeschool shit. I don't know if they're saying they pay homeschool people. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on that.
Seems to me like that's what they were kind of talking about, right?
So I do know that they
thought
actually...
so too.
I do know that actually, if you look up the definition, so you have to be careful because homeschooling, there's a difference between homeschooling and online, and like online school, because still it's public school. Because like what your grandson's in, that's not homeschooling. That's still considered public school, even though they're online with you at home, which makes no sense.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, homeschooling would be your own curriculum that you made and what you choose to teach them. That is the difference between homeschooling and public school.
Well, I promise you. Well, we'll talk after the show because I don't want to say too much on the air. But I think it's fabulous. And the biggest thing for me is that they said they put the parents back in the seat and keep the institutions out.
Yep. Sure did. Sure did. And also he gave us a definition of what child abuse is. He said that if you tell, I'm looking for it right here. Hold on. He said,
yeah, he said if a school official Oh, go ahead. Read his exact words.
We passed education freedom. I'm looking right here. Caleb Griffith spoke. Okay. Foster care, education savings account. Oh, where is it here? He said. Well, he said in a nutshell. Well, he said that if you tell them that they're not comfortable in their own skin, then that's child abuse. So he's aligning the morals of everything. He's trying to align that moral compass again, is what I'm gathering. But he said that if you don't do that properly, that is child abuse.
Well, here's the thing. How are the states going to react to that? Because multiple states have taken children out of homes where their parents do not agree with the child. So they have said, you won't transition your child, then we're going to take them into custody. I wonder how that's going to work now.
Right. Yep. Oh, man, I love it. And then the thing I didn't know was this, the $1,000 thing. I didn't know that people were actually donating that money for this stuff. Did you?
No, I did not. I thought that I actually
it was
thought that
coming out.
our money was being put into that. But if they're donating, then that's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That there some wealthy families are doing that, so that what is it, every newborn or something along this lines, right, gets $1,000.
I think it's don't quote me on this. Y'all are gonna have to look it up. I think any child under the age of 10 or born before a certain date can set up a Trump account. I am not doing that because I do know that let's say I got 8 of my grandchildren could qualify that or actually would qualify for that, but we've all talked about we're not putting their names in nothing.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Yeah, overall, I'm impressed with what he said there. Makes me feel a little bit better about everything. Dana.
And if you,
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
If you really look at Melania's Home for Every Child, if you really look at it, the words are in there. It says they want to keep families together. They're tired of children being ripped away from their families. So the first thing is to always keep the family together. Now, it is in an executive order that says you have to do everything possible before you can remove a child. We don't want any more kids in foster care. So I really encourage people to look at it. Like Darren said, it doesn't matter if you like Trump or Melania or the whole administration. Me personally, I think they're on the right track. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but we're at a point where something is getting done.
Yep. It's not nothing, that's for sure.
Correct. Oh my God, Erica, you're just having bad luck. Stay away from the mirrors. Who broke a mirror in your family? Go ahead. You were saying something about the angry citizen.
Oh, yeah. I was saying that J.D. Vance was right up there in his town on this same day doing a speech about something. Yeah. So that let's see what J.D. Vance was talking about real quick.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, I wonder if he was
you know why he's out there, right?
Getting ready for that campaign.
Yes, he is. He's gearing up to announce his presidency.
Yeah. Looks like that's what it is. Looks like more or less a fight for campaigning. But I bet you he's going to be campaigning hand in hand with these initiatives for the children.
And that will get him elected.
Yeah. He says that J.D. Vance says that this is one of his favorite states.
Maine.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's better than Virginia. He's so close to Virginia. I think he lives in Virginia.
Yeah. Does he really?
Yeah, I think the vice president's house is actually on the border of D.C. and Alexandria in D.C.
It says he lives in the
Naval Observatory. On the military base.
Oh, he lives on the military base?
He says he lives at the Naval Observatory. The residence at the Naval Observatory.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else does it say? She does an amazing job. He loves Susan Collins. Yeah, anyway, talks about Paul LePage. So he's there talking about the fraud and so on and so forth. If you guys maybe Dana and I might bring this up on Main Matters Friday night. But for now, we will leave it alone. So, yeah. Well, that's some good stuff coming from Trump for these families. I'm trying to look up the information on how the money breaks down for this happening. Like what he was just talking about. What do we got in the comments, Tiff? Because I can't see them right this second. I don't know if anyone's asking.
So I didn't go.
Go ahead, Becca, because you can read them better than me.
It says, so Erica said, well, the family member did also pass away, and then another family member had a house fire last night and lost everything as well.
God, Lord Almighty, Erica.
And Angry Citizen said, yes, I did not go. And Erica said, I can't even think straight today.
Wow. Well, that's
I don't
terrible.
blame her.
I don't either. I definitely don't either. It's very tough when you're going through these cases, Let's see. There's the money breakdown. Trump. Is there anything, Tiff, that you didn't hear him say in there that you did think of that we would have been talking about that you're like, why didn't he say anything like this?
About, me, myself, and I would think about like Tiff was saying a minute ago, like the only thing he didn't say would be like about what they're going to do about the families that this has happened to.
Right.
Like what's going to be the result of that? Like, regardless, they can't say that they can't look in the past, because if they're going to make it unlawful now, then what do they do?
Does that mean the federal government get involved in?
Yeah, I would think that they they're roughly 300 million to 400 million costing. Oh, that's the ballroom.
Wouldn't that be the only thing I didn't hear him say? Wouldn't that be the only thing, Tiff?
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see where it goes from here. Like I said, doing something's better than doing nothing like everybody else. At least he did, because that was one of the things that he campaigned on, was making sure that parental rights were back on top and the government was back on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Which is where they're supposed to be.
And now more and more parents can definitely start fighting, especially when they're dealing with institutions and agencies.
And I also thought it was kind of funny, because when he was talking about that and he was talking about the education part of it, like I'm sitting here thinking, like with my whole like IEP and the funding and stuff, like I'm sitting here thinking, like, this is why they want me to drop that state due process hearing, because they're sitting there talking about, like, we will take your funding, like we will, we'll do this, we'll, do that, like, so yeah, that's probably why. And that was one of my things is I wanted to expose, was that they're getting this funding and they're not doing their job. And I think that's one of those things that's kind of probably a little bit scary, especially on their part.
I'm sure. Let me tell you, the schools are going to start walking the straight and narrow line, because they need that funding.
Mm-hmm. It's the only way they stay open.
Yeah, well, if everybody would pull their kids out and put them back online like we did during the COVID era, kids would be safer.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you? I don't know if they'd be safer.
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I got you a little tongue-tied there, didn't I?
Well, there's some things where it's just like, I don't know if I could do this on a daily basis.
Right. Well, I'm only 4 days in. We still got a whole year, so I'll let you know at the end of the year what I think.
Yeah. I mean, I did it for, you know, like how many ever months I did it for with, and I'm like, you know what? No, you're going back to school. I can't do this no more. Like, I mean, mine just, you know, my daughter, she just didn't get it. And with her having a learning disability, and I'm just like, okay, mom doesn't really have the patience for that kind of, you know, and I like to do other things too, but I would have literally had to sit there for hours. And I'm like, they're not paying me for this, okay? Like, like if I'm gonna teach him at home, like, and I mean, if he's doing it and that they're teaching him at home, you know, and that money's going to the parents, 100% it should be, regardless. If they're going, I mean, regardless if they're going to actually public homeschooling, they should be. I mean, they should realistically be paying the parents, because the parents are the ones that are taking care of them. Because now they're having to pay for expensive food. And they don't even count that right now. Like, if you get food stamps, like, they don't count if your child is homeschooled or not. And they're still sending that money to the school instead of being back in your pocket. Yeah. Like, they're not even, that's what they do. And I'm like, wait, how is it that I had kids that stayed home, and when I was getting food stamps, it was like, oh, well, we're not going to go ahead and give you more, even though now your kid's going to, but yet during summer vacation, they will.
I don't mean to cut you off, but look who's in the house, Darren.
Who is it? I'm reading these trucks. Let me see. Who is it?
At the very bottom. Who is it?
Oh, shit. There he is. Oh, man. Where has he been? I wish he'd come out and say hi.
I know.
Hey. You got some, let's get in here, buddy. You want to come in for a second and say hello or no?
At your front door.
Is that him? For real?
Yes. We've been talking.
Okay, good. Wow.
One day I was looking for him. He was gone. I'm like, where are you? And then like a month later, I just started getting messages from him again.
That's awesome. I hope he's doing well.
I've been to hell, he said.
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry.
So normal everyday life. Okay, yeah. I think that's where we all live, is hell.
So we send these guys go off to battle and come back like this, scorned and broken.
Facebook deplatformed me.
Wow.
Yeah, here we go. Here's this. This is his tune right here for his show.
Illuminated streets, whispers in the night, blacked out vans, kids snatched out of sight, families in despair, shadows grip tight, land of the free, chained in fright.
Yep, that was Obsidian's tune right there when he used to do his shows, man. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
We welcome him back whenever he's ready.
He said he brought hell back with him.
I bet he did. If anybody could do it, it's definitely him. No doubt about that.
Well, get with Darren so you can restart your shows.
Yeah, let's do this, buddy. Get back in here.
Because we definitely can use you, and we definitely can need you. All right, guys, I got to go make some coffee because I got to stay up for a little bit longer, like 3 hours.
You got
Grandma's not ready to stand up till midnight. Grandma's not used to staying up till midnight.
No, I am not.
Gotta go drink me some coffee.
I gotta go find me some activities to do with these kids because one of them's got surgery in the morning.
Oh Lord!
Got to do this lawsuit.
And then I'm gonna be really tired tomorrow night too. So I'm glad that the Angry Citizen's coming on. So if I fall asleep, at least y'all won't notice me.
Yes, but now everybody knows to take a look. Make sure that you
just be like watching Darren sometimes. You'll be all right.
Yep.
I'll be back here like this.
Once you start snoring, be like,
I'm gonna mute myself.
It's much better that way.
He said he has no access to Messenger. You're going to have to get a hold of me at my phone number or email address. I'll send Tiff my phone number through her email.
Sweet.
Oh, thank you.
That's awesome.
All right, everybody.
I'm so glad.
Take us out, Darren.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for something here. Hold on a minute.
Oh, Lord.
I wondered why he hasn't been messaging me again.
Yeah,
I
because he
figured
couldn't
it
get to
stopped.
it.
I figured something was wrong.
Facebook jail.
He just didn't want to talk to you.
He got deplatformed, Darren. Don't say that.
He got deplatformed again.
I know. I saw what he said. I was just kidding with you.
And Angry Citizen said, "Night, Tiff," and then he sent you a heart. Oh.
Oh, thank you.
This one? No, I don't know where it is. Whatever. I'll figure it out.
I do like Erica's comment, though. I'm so done being an adult. I feel that on a daily basis.
Yeah,
I think it's funny
sometimes.
Because I think it's funny because my kids will be like, "Mom, go to your room." I'm like, "Please send me to timeout. Please. I want to go to timeout." As a kid, you didn't want to go there.
But here's the thing. Once they put you in timeout, they don't leave your ass alone. Now they're coming to you, bugging you even more.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yep, it's the truth. Where is it? All right,
You can't even go to the bathroom.
I know. It's like they know when you get ready to go to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden they're like, knock, knock, knock. Do you have a radar?
Or they always need something.
Yeah.
They see you heading towards the bathroom. Oh, can I have a drink? Hot dogs, fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't piss my pants. I make their little asses wait. You're gonna wait a minute.
I don't piss my pants.
All right, guys. Don't forget to watch Dana and I on Friday night too. But yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Maine has a problem, and the people in charge are counting on you to stay quiet about it. Taxes, housing, corruption, jobs, healthcare, the issues pile up while the headlines keep spinning. But two voices refuse to look away. The Angry Citizen, the CPS Punisher. Maine Matters is the podcast that doesn't flinch. Real talk, real accountability, no filters. The truth about your state starts here.
Feeling lost. It's been so long since I've seen you, I'm so depressed. I don't want to forget you, so I won't rest. This is my calling, this is God's test. I wonder why he chose this road for me. It's hard to think this is my destiny. But God, you's the creator, he surely knows. So please explain the journey, let's go. You must have faith, that's all. God will not let you fall. For in the end there's a lesson, so keep the faith, keep on pressing. I think about you 100 times a day. It's no way to keep the pain away. I'm so scared of forgetting your smile. So I look at pictures of my child. It breaks my heart we lost her so young. We missed all the tender times, can't be redone. Please, God, stop the pain. This is no fun. I know that God has the plan. I don't understand who I am. I do know I have the faith to pray to God from any place. Please, God, make this pain end. It's a nightmare that should have never been. My faith in you is guiding my way. Excuse me, God, I have to say, give me back my baby, I'm not playing around. She's a piece of my life. I'll do anything for you now.
Well, the children are all so far away. CPS routine, I rough and took them today, with tears welled up in their eyes. No parents by their side. APS wins again today. Don't think it's the truth. Gone away is their youth, and the empty eyes of the parents prove it. Don't you think for a minute you are weak because they're gone. There wasn't any warning for you to follow along. A caseworker has no soul to hold in check. It's why they leave us parents such a wreck. Don't stand for the hell they created. All of our children they stole, our worth saving. They are waiting at the door for us to save them. We need to stand up for our God and obey Him. He leads us to the battle with a beating drum. He knows the feeling they took his only son. He may be the powerful, our creator. The son he gave to us is our savior. He won't be ignored if a praise held up high. Those kids were made by us for his endless supply. We are to protect the children at all costs. This game is not over. We have not lost. We have the power he gives us inside. We rise to the faith when it's time. You never stand by yourself. Take God off the shelf and then draw the power you need to beat it. Beat it. Draw the power you need to beat it. Beat it. When Tiff and the Punisher are hosting their show, rally around them, let's get up and go. They give us the strength to fight for our rights. Tiff and the Punisher are here to give you strength. We want you to get in the fight. Your kids will never say goodnight without you in their side. As long as Tiff and the Punisher have something to say, don't give up. We are all here for your strength. Your Lord high in the sky. Tiff and the Punisher by your side. And your kids wait patiently for you to arrive. Don't give up your fight. What APS is doing isn't right. So don't waste another day. Put your broken feelings away. Stand with Tiff and the Punisher. Give up and fight.
We know it's all about the money. We know they lie. We know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?